Hello and welcome to a Word Power Nugget, an outreach of Agape Word Online. I'm your host, Jerry Williams, and today's nugget comes from Psalm 110. Psalms 110, verse 1 and 2. The Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool. The Lord shall send the rod of your strength out of Zion. Rule in the midst of your enemies. And I simply want to use for a subject, sit down, shut up, and be still. Sit down, shut up, and be still. Now, this psalm, Psalms 110, is one of the most quoted psalms in the New Testament because of its clear references to Jesus, the Messiah. You know, many people believe in God, but they refuse to accept Jesus Christ as anything more than a teacher. But both the Old and New Testaments, they proclaim the deity of the one who came to save us and to reign over us, none other than the Lord Jesus Christ. So what is the Lord saying in this Psalms? Now, according to the text, the Lord is saying, sit down, shut up, and be still. There's a lot of talk in the church and in the world about war and conflict. The church has declared war on the devil and on the powers of evil. The world has declared war on nations, crime, drugs, illiteracy, poverty, racism, among other things. But it seems like every problem we deal with is a war. You start to feel like nothing will be accomplished unless we declare war. All over the world, people are getting war weary, just tired of war, tired of conflict and strife, and tired of always having to do battle. So what is God saying? The Lord is saying, sit down, shut up, and be still. Now, for most of us, it's difficult to sit and do nothing. Yet we have not been called to deal with our enemies. The Lord said, you sit at my right hand until I do something. Sit down, shut up, and be still while I work. That's what the Lord is saying. The real enemy isn't a person. It's not a place or a thing. Your real enemy is unbelief, doubt, and fear. In Psalms 46, verse 10, it says, be still and know that I am God. The notion that God isn't good enough or powerful enough is nonsense. When all hell breaks loose, remember the battle isn't yours, but God's. According to 2 Chronicles, the 20th chapter, verse 15, it says that the battle isn't yours, but God's. The Lord will fight for you if you keep silent. If you have any enemies, then God doesn't. If you let them be God's enemies, then God will deal with his enemies. So what are you to do? Well, beloved, just sit down, shut up, and be still. Well, bless God. Visit our website, agapeword.net, subscribe to our email list, and receive a link of our weekly broadcast on YouTube's that airs Sundays at 10 a.m. And while you're there, leave me a note and feel free to do so. But today I want you to say, this is your day. This is your day. This is your time. So be blessed, beloved, and have faith in God.